Alright guys, welcome back to SnowRunner. First thing, I guess I'd like to apologize. I don't know. I mean, it's been about a month, almost a month, since I've really uploaded any video. And there are some reasons to that. I did post like a community update. I went on a cruise. I know I had talked about that some. Jesus Christ, really? I know I had talked about that some in previous videos. And you know, I didn't record enough to get, oh god, it got free. I didn't record enough to get videos up while I was on the cruise, and that's fine. I wasn't that stressed about that. But then as soon as we got back, I basically started my full-time job that I was essentially promoted into from the tech job I was working. And it's been crazy. It's been a lot. Things have been changing in my house. You know, we hired like a nanny or like a babysitter. She's wonderful. She comes over about 20 hours a week roughly, just because we really only need like overlap and things like that in order to, you know, so like my wife can be at work and I can be at work and blah blah blah. But we pretty much have to do that because our oldest is in elementary school. He's in first grade, and he can't get off the bus unless an adult or, you know, someone is present. So, you know, we need someone to be here, obviously. I mean, he's too young to be home by himself anyways, so we needed someone to be here. And, you know, his little brother doesn't go to school at all. He's not in daycare, so it was just a lot. I was very stressed out about it all, just, you know, because it's, for the past 3.5 years, I've, you know, basically been a stay-at-home dad with this part-time, you know, tech job that I was doing. And, you know, it was working out. I was just having fun making videos and whatever else. And, yeah, it was just a big change. So, you know, I went through like a little bit of a period where I was very stressed. I was, you know, I would say a little depressed with having to go back to work full-time and, you know, being away from my boys because I've been around them, you know, every single day for the past 3.5 years, pretty much since I lost my job because of COVID. So, you know, it's been a lot. And, you know, some days I work, you know, 12, 13 hours because I have to go in early for the, Jesus, this was a bad idea. I have to go in early for the load-in, and, you know, then we do the load-in, set everything up, and then there's the show, and then the load-out. So, you know, you don't get out of there until real late at night. You've been there all day, and, you know, the last thing I want to do is come home and try and record a video, and then the next day I go right back into work, you know, whatever. It could be a later day, but, you know, still, it's a lot. It's a big adjustment period for me, so I'm working on it. But there are going to be some changes to the channel here. I am going to just stick with SnowRunner content, I think, for a little while until I get back on track with trying to make videos more often. If you were watching my Spider-Man series, I hate to say that that's not going to continue. And it's not because I don't like the game. I absolutely love the game. I wasn't making enough progress when I was recording it, and it was going very, very slowly for me, and I really just wanted to get it done. And so I just, you know, was playing it just in my free time when I was off work, at home, or whatever. You know, later at night when I got home from work, I just wanted to chill and just play some games, so I was playing Spider-Man. And I'm gonna tell you, I 100% enjoyed Spider-Man so much more just playing it without recording it than I was when I was recording it. And like I said, it's not because, you know, I wasn't enjoying the game. It was just whenever I was recording Spider-Man, I was only recording it at like 30 minutes at a time, and I wasn't like batch recording it. Like I would record because I was so behind. Like I was just trying to keep up with uploading a video every day. So like I would record an episode of Spider-Man, then record an episode of SnowRunner, record an episode of Spider-Man, record an episode of SnowRunner, and that was like every day. So it'd always be, you know, at least a day ahead, but sometimes I wouldn't be a day ahead, and then I'd, you know, it got to be too much, and I really couldn't, I don't know, I just wanted to just get it done. You know, I have other games I want to play, and I think we're just, on the channel, we're going to take a break from the two 2 series at once. I'm going to take a break from the platinum hunting, at least on the channel. I'm still going to do it just, you know, in my free time when I'm not recording. I'm still going to be playing games and still getting platinums. But I am going to just take a break from it on the channel. Now, with that being said, when I say SnowRunner only content, that does include MudRunner and Expeditions when that comes out in March. I'm going to loop them all into the same SnowRunner content because essentially they are all, you know, made by the same company. And I have never played MudRunner. I'm just kind of talking right now, so we're just going to chill. We're just going to update, and then we'll do a little bit of jobs here and stuff. But anyway, I totally lost my train of thought now. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so anyway, you know, that's the plan. I'm gonna play, I might play MudRunner. Like, I know the new region came out actually too, and I do have it. How do I get it? It's been so long. Yeah, see, I do have the new region. So this is the final region of year 3. Obviously, we still have to get through Scandinavia, and North Carolina is a 4-region map, so that is going to be a lot longer. So, you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm never going to be done with SnowRunner because they've already pretty much announced that year 4 is coming. So, you know, obviously we're going to be buying year 4 because I absolutely love SnowRunner, and I will continue to spend money on SnowRunner because it's worth it to me. I get so much enjoyment out of playing this game. It does well on my channel, so, you know, I love it. I'm going to keep playing it. Obviously, we're not playing with the wheel either. I just, you know, it's just one of those things. Like, it's just, I had very low motivation for a couple weeks. Like, basically the only thing I really wanted to do was go to work. I didn't want to do anything else. When I came home, I didn't even want to play video games. Like, it was weird. It was a very weird time for me. I don't know. I didn't really know what to do with myself. It was very strange. I've never really felt that way before, and it was really bothering me. But once we got everything figured out with like the babysitter we hired, and then, you know, we've had basically 1 full week, almost 2 weeks of her coming over. The boys both love her, and she's just great. So it's been so much better, and I've been so much happier. It's been great being back to work. It's been super fun. I love working in that industry. I love working in that theater, honestly. I know a lot of the people that work there. I've worked with them for years. So it's just been really great. And they're really, 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 like, we've been requesting things, and, like, they've been giving them to us. So, like, it's been really great. Let's do this. Do I have my... Oh, I have this. I forgot. I do want to use this. This thing has a decent amount of repair points, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright. How much, doesn't have a whole lot of fuel. And just, what, 1 tire? Yeah. I do want to use this, but, like, for a repair thing, I think I'm gonna get out the 750, just because I don't know why it's not out. That's weird. If I lost it, I'm gonna be really pissed. I freaking lose vehicles all the time on here. Okay, there it is. This just has, I mean, this is a modded truck. If you're new here, this is a modded 750. It is super overpowered, and I totally do not hide that fact. I think, you know, I don't care. It's my game. I really only use this truck for, like, scouting out new maps, defogging it. I defog my maps completely, like, literally to the edge. It's just how I like to do it. And this truck is just the perfect thing for it. It has this little radar that's mounted on top there that spins around. It works just like the trailer that you can pull behind. It has fuel. You have to put gas in it and blah, blah, blah. So it's really the same. You just don't have to tow the stupid little trailer behind. So I just prefer that, and it just works best for me. Okay, so that's where it needs to go. Where is it? Over there. Actually, I should probably check if we... I don't remember if I completed... Oh, yeah. I guess I gotta mention this. I did do a couple... I did try to record a video, I'll be honest here. I did try to record a video, and I did these 2 tasks. I believe I did those tasks in that video. I did a couple tasks, either way. And I decided not to upload it because, one, it was kind of short. It was only like 20 minutes. I really was not in the right mindset to make the video. I wasn't in the mood. I was just trying to do it because I knew it had been a while. I think it was actually the day that I made the community post. It was around that day, a day or two around that day. And I just, like, I was recording it, and I don't know, I was listening to it back, and it's, which, let me take a sip of water here. I don't think my voice is always super raspy, but my voice was like super raspy, and I just, like, I didn't really talk about anything. I was being super quiet, and I don't know, I didn't feel right posting it. It just didn't feel like a video I wanted to upload, so I didn't upload it. So, you know, I'm sorry, there's a couple tasks that I did, and I don't have any video of it because I've deleted it. I don't have that recording anymore at all. I deleted it off my PlayStation. But honestly, you didn't miss much, so it's alright. But like I said, I don't really have any time limit. Well, I do have a time limit. I always have a time limit when I record on the PlayStation because it has a maximum recording of 1 hour. Actually, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. It doesn't even do a full 60 minutes. So I do have a limit, but I don't plan on going for an hour. But I don't really have I'm not, I don't have a specific time in mind. I'm just going to kind of go until I think, we're good. So. But we had a really good time on the cruise. The cruise was a lot of fun. I don't remember if I said, is this just another thing for this? Oh, it drove over top of it. Yeah. We had a great time on the cruise. If I didn't say what we were on, I think I did, but it was a Disney cruise. We were on the Disney Dream from January 26th through the 31st. My wife and I have been on a cruise before. We went on the Disney Magic for our honeymoon, or the first part of our honeymoon. So we had been on a cruise before. That was our first cruise, and then obviously our boys had never been on a cruise, so this was their first cruise, and it was our second on another Disney ship on the Dream this time. So it was nice. And now my wife and I have been on 2 different ships. My boys have only been on the Dream. But it is kind of a goal of ours to try to get on every single ship. We are big Disney fans. We do like to go to Disney World, and I've been to Disneyland. My wife has not. That was when I was younger, as a kid growing up. We went to Disneyland for my mom had like a work conference in California, so that's why. But anyway, yeah, so the goal is to try to get on every ship. They have 5 right now. They have the Wonder, the Magic, which are the same size ships. They have the Dream and the Fantasy, which are bigger, but they're the same size as each other, the Fantasy and the Dream. And then there is the Wish, which is bigger than the Fantasy and the Dream. And then there's the soon-to-be Treasure, which is the same size as the Wish. And there is also going to be a third sister ship to that class of the Wish and the Treasure called the Adventure, but that one hasn't even started its construction yet, I don't think, so that one's a little far off. Shit, I am going the absolute wrong direction. I need to turn around. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I did have a little bit of weird like seasickness, motion sickness. I was wearing a patch, and I don't know if like the patch wore off too soon, but it was very strange. For like a day and a half, I felt very, very, like, not necessarily nauseous, but I felt very off balance and dizzy, and like I had no appetite, and it wasn't a good time. And it was unfortunate because when it really kind of all started was when my wife and I had like, it was the first time we had like some alone time together, because they do have like kids areas on the ship where you can, like, my oldest could go into like the kids club, and then like he can't leave that area unless he's checked out by his parents, that's me or my wife. And they're very strict about it, like it's very serious. But and then they have like a nursery for younger kids that are not potty trained and are under 3, which is my youngest. He is now 3. He turned 3 on the 9th of February. But when we were on the ship, he was not 3, so he still wouldn't have been able to go into the kids club, even if he was potty trained. So, but he is not potty trained either. We are currently working on that, and he's doing okay, but he's still not totally there yet. Let me just map this out a little bit so I know where I'm going. Okay. That'll work. But yeah, it was the first time we had scheduled them to go to like the kids club in the nursery. We had scheduled damn it, I literally put freaking things and still turned the wrong way. We had scheduled a special like brunch at a restaurant called Palo, and it is not a restaurant that is included in your cost of your cruise. It is it's an upcharge basically, so you have to pay for that meal separately. But it is worth it because it is absolutely amazing. And unfortunately, that was when that hit me, and my wife knew that something was wrong, because whenever I'm uncomfortable or something's bothering me, I get very quiet, and she just knows that something's bothering me. Is this icy or something? It must be. So yeah, so anyway, I ended up I had to leave because I couldn't. It was bad, and they didn't charge us for me because it literally was like within the first 15 minutes of sitting there. And they were super nice about it, and you know, everything was great, and my wife just had a good brunch by herself. She loved it, so you know, whatever. It worked out. But then we did have a dinner scheduled for our last night on the ship in the same restaurant, and I felt fine that night. I got to eat. It was wonderful. So everything ended up working out, but there was just like a day and a half where I just didn't feel good. It was it kind of put a little bit of a damper on the end of the cruise for me, but I don't know. I don't really know what happened. I think I've used those patches before, but I've never used them on a cruise ship, so I don't know. They've always worked for me before, and it was just a very weird thing. So I may try something different next time. I don't know, but either way, we'll see. So yeah, I don't know. But I do want to shout out. Hold on, let me look up your name here real quick. In one moment. If you are watching, Gavin Hayer 8968, I really appreciate you commenting on my community post. It really actually meant a lot to me. It really kind of told me that there are people out there that like look forward to me posting a video, and that's really cool. Like, I actually genuinely think that's, you know, really cool. And You know, when I started doing this, I didn't really, like, I didn't really expect anything to come of it. I didn't really, you know, expect anyone to watch my videos. I was just doing it for fun, and, you know, if people watched it and, you know, things started to take off, like, that would be really cool. And, you know, it is kind of crazy. I'm almost at 700 subscribers, and I've been gaining subs almost every day since I have gone on that, or since I last posted a video, and I have not posted a video in almost a month. So, like, and I know all of those subs are coming from some of my other videos that have been really helpful to a lot of the community, because I do have some, like, tips videos and things. What's this? Okay. Where does it need to go? Production. Since this is a modded 750, I can attach scout trailers to it, which is another reason why I like it. And this needs to go where? All the way over there. Okay, so I just need to go back down this road. And then across this bridge. And then this way. And we should be alright. Turn the wrong way. But yeah, it's just like, it's one of those things, like, it's kind of surreal to me that, like, especially you, Gavin, that you would, like, look forward to me posting a video and, like, watching it. Like, I don't know, it's just a very strange thing for me to comprehend, because I don't know, I don't really think I'm that entertaining, but maybe, yeah, I don't know. It's a very weird thing. I do enjoy doing this, and I really do enjoy making, like, helpful videos. It is actually something that I really like, but I just haven't, like, and then that's another thing, like, whenever I was doing 2 different series at a time, like, I'd had the SnowRunner series, and then I also had the, like, Platinum Trophy series. Like, it was so hard to work on another video, because if I was gonna post that, it was gonna either A, mess up, like, my upload schedule, which I don't really know that matters so much with YouTube's algorithm. It might, but I'm not really sure. But, like, if you post multiple videos a day, then, like, because I used to do that back when I first started with doing YouTube, I was posting twice a day, like 2 videos a day. But it was also just because I was recording so much that I had so much, like, literally so many videos. I was like a month ahead at one point. Like, I was just, and that was still 2 videos a day. I was a month ahead. That was back when I was playing, like, Crash Bandicoot 4 and like, all the Crash games, because I was just burning through those games. And I was uploading so many videos, and then, like, I kind of got burnt out doing that, to be honest, because it was a lot. And then I switched to doing just one episode a day for a while. And I don't remember whenever I started recording SnowRunner, I think I was still uploading 2 videos a day. I think I was uploading whatever Platinum Trophy I was working on at, like, noon, and then at, like, 5 o'clock would be, like, SnowRunner, or it was the other way around, I don't remember. But then I finally stopped doing that, and then I was just alternating. So one day it would be the Platinum Trophy series, the other day, or the next day it would be SnowRunner, and it would just alternate. But then, like, if I was going to make a video that was, like, you know, a helpful video, albeit it could have been SnowRunner or whatever, you know, if it was a SnowRunner video, I would just place it in the SnowRunner the day slot. So, like, I would just basically, I would have posted the tip video, and then, like, the next day it would have been Spider-Man or whatever, and then the next day it would just be the continuation of the SnowRunner series. But then again, I thought about that, and I'm like, well, if I do that, then people that are, you know, watching the series are going to be kind of bummed that it's just like a tips video that they may not need, you know? Like, they may already be good at SnowRunner and just like watching someone play it. Am I supposed to use this trailer to repair it? This trailer is weird, dude. Yeah. Cool. So what else we have? There's a contest. What are we at time-wise here, too? We're at 25 minutes. I'm going to keep going for a little while. I don't have any reason not to. Alright, let's just do this. It's another repair, deliver thing, so might as well. I'll just keep this scout trailer, too. Why not? I don't know, though. It'll be pretty cool. Like, if I do get to 1,000 subscribers, I mean, I definitely will monetize the channel. Why not? I mean, I know I'm not going to make any real money from it, but, you know, whatever. I have a full-time job, so it's fine. Like, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm just really doing it for fun. So, you know, if we get there, that'd be great. And I'll keep doing it. I just can't promise I'm going to be able to upload a video every day. I will try, but I am going to tell you right now, do not count on that, because it's not going to happen. Like, there will definitely be days where, you know, I can get videos uploaded consistently, but then there's going to be days where I just can't. Because, you know, I sometimes work 8 o'clock in the morning till midnight. Straight through. Like, I don't really, I mean, I get, like, breaks throughout the day. If you've ever worked in like, the entertainment industry, like, especially the tech side of, like, live performances and things, there's a lot of just sitting around sometimes. Especially when we're just the house crew and it's like a national tour, and they have a touring sound engineers and lighting designers and all that. So like, we don't have to do anything. We help them set up, we load in, you know, we give them what they need per our house rules and whatever else, and then like, we basically just get to sit there and see a free show. So, well, we get paid to sit there and see a show for free. So like, it's, you know, there are days where we do just sit around and get paid, but you know, it's still like, when we are working, it's, you know, it's not easy work for sure. I mean, there's a lot of lifting heavy gear and, you know, moving gear and all that stuff. You know, it's a lot, and then it's dangerous too. There's lots of dangerous stuff. You know, I mean, it's been really fun. One of the new guys too that got hired, he actually has a lot of experience on the console that we have in the theater. It's a Yamaha CL5, which is a pretty pretty decent console. It's pretty well liked and loved by a lot of sound engineers, just because of its like ease of use, and just, you know, it's a very it's an easy to use console essentially, and it makes sense. If you know what I'm talking about, if you've ever mixed sound, or if you've ever used a sound console, you know, they're all different. I mean, the brands tend to stay the same inside their own brand, obviously. Like, you know, there's multiple different, there's like a CL5, there's a CL7, I think. I don't know. Anyway, but, you know, they're just bigger, obviously. Like the CL5, the CL7 is bigger than the CL5. Whatever, you know, just more expensive, can probably do a little bit more, but they're gonna function the same, obviously. Like, you know, Apple, one MacBook Pro is gonna function the same as like the MacBook Air. You know, they're gonna function relatively the same, but then you do a different brand, it's gonna be completely different. So like, some engineers prefer, you know, Digico or Avid or Midas or Yamaha, or, you know, like, there's many different different brands. Jesus Christ, what is happening back here? Oh wow, it actually says fuel leak. That's cool. I definitely never used to say that before. I don't even know, am I going the right way? Fuck no. God damn it. Can't turn around here either. It's fine. We're just chatting. Oh my god, my eyeball itches. You ever have that? Shit sucks, dude. Alright, again, I don't remember what I was talking about. I do this all the time. Maybe that's why people like watching me, because I'm just an absolute idiot and just can't cannot, literally, I have the worst short-term memory. It's so bad. Like if I start talking about something else or like get distracted, I immediately forget what I was just talking about, and like it's just, for the life of me, I can never remember. It's just so bad. So this way, right? Yeah, this is definitely ice, and the funny thing is these tires are like absolutely OP. Like, you know, max stats and pretty much everything, and they ignore ice completely, so it's just like my trailer is just sliding around, but my truck's fine. I could repair this Scout, but there's really no reason to until we get there. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. Or like it'll come back to me randomly like that. So back to what I was saying, the other full-time techs that they hired, he was technically hired as like the A1, which is like the, you know, the audio one. He's basically our house sound guy. And yeah, I'm also technically a sound tech too, but he just has way more experience on the CL5 than I do. I mean, he's toured nationally as an A1 with the CL5, doing a lot of like musicals and things in like New York and whatever else. I mean, he's from New York, like New York City, so like, you know, he's worked a lot of gigs in New York City. So he's actually younger than me, but only by like 3 years. But anyway, he's super cool. He knows so much about that console, so I'm really excited to like learn a lot more about it from him, because I can run it and, you know, I can mix on it, but that's about it. He knows just like, so he knows like the insides and outs of it. It's crazy. So it'll be really cool to learn some stuff from him on that, and then just, you know, it's just fun. Like, one of my like best friends that I made working there 10 years ago, he's still there, and he's actually the production manager for the theater, which is just crazy because he didn't know a single thing when he first started working there. He had never worked. He didn't know what an XLR was. Like, no idea what a mic cable was. Nothing. And now he can, like, he's a really good lighting designer, and he's the production manager at the theater. Like, he deals with all of our like rentals and all of our just, you know, things we need for shows and whatnot. He handles all of that, and he's only 25, I think, 26 maybe. I don't remember. But it's pretty crazy. He's a wild guy for sure. But he knows what he's doing. So it's really cool to see him have, you know, progressed and learned and gotten to where he's at. It's really, really cool. I'm super happy for him. It's a lot of fun. One of my other really good friends that used to work there, and we were all really good friends together with the guy I was just talking about, he even had applied for one of these positions, but he applied a little too late, and they had already hired pretty much all the full-time techs that they were going to, so he kind of missed out. So it kind of sucks, but, you know, there is a chance that they could hire some more, because I think this has been working out really well for them, and they're really liking having us there and being able to manage and handle everything and whatnot. So it has been really good. So, and, you know, my friend that's the production manager, he was telling me that he might try to get him to just come work. Like, he might see if he'll take like a part-time position and just like come work, you know, some gigs every now and then. The problem is his trailer's dead. Just delete it. The problem is that he does have a full-time job. He works for another sound company in my town. It's actually kind of funny. I live in like kind of a small town, but we have like 2 or 3 like relatively big name sound companies around us. It's kind of crazy, and I didn't even really knew they existed until, well, I knew the one existed, But I didn't really know that they had existed until, honestly, like 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. So it's kind of, well, no, that's not true. I knew the one that I worked for, that I was working for before the theater hired me on full time. I knew about them since like 2017 because that's who took over when the guy that was running all the tech before left, which he was a joke. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. But yeah, so I did know about them, and I knew about the other one that my friend works for now. But there's a couple other ones I didn't actually know existed until being like around the industry and whatnot. Okay, so delivered to the tourist area. We're actually not far off from that. Let's see if we can get this one done too. Let's just make a path for us because I don't know these maps at all. Obviously, I haven't been playing, and you know, it's a new map technically for me. Okay. Is this the way I want to go? Yeah, I guess so. Hopefully the service spare parts are on this trailer. But days that we that I go to work and there is no show, we just call it like an admin day, and we usually have like, you know, a staff meeting or whatever, and then like we'll like tidy something up or clean something up or work on something, do some maintenance on things, or we just like literally sit in the auditorium and just fucking jam out to music. Like, it's hilarious. Like, those days are so dumb, but like they don't really care what we do because they need to give us the hours, so we have, you know, full-time hours. So like, it's not really like they don't care that we just sit there. I mean, we do get stuff done, but there is just periods of time where, you know, we just literally have nothing to do, so we just chill out and listen to some music. It's not a bad gig, I'm telling you, not a bad gig. Whenever it was kind of like offered to me, I was like, man, this is like exactly what I've been looking for. Like, literally exactly what I wanted. And it's just, in my area, it's almost impossible to find. So working for the theater like I was, you know, was what I thought was all I was ever going to get. Like, I really genuinely didn't think that I was going to ever work full-time in this industry. I just really never did. I thought I would always just work part-time until my youngest was in school, and then I would just find something else to do. I don't know what, but I would find something to do. I had always wanted to start my own business, actually, but I've honestly kind of been leaning away from that as of late, just because I know running your own business is an absolute ton of work, and I just don't know that oh shit, I need a crane. Alright, that's not gonna work. I just don't know that I could do that. Like, I really, I don't know. I would need help, and I don't really have any. Deliver to the what? Cabin by the shore. Where is it? Oh, right there. Okay, we could go recover to the garage. Let's just do that. Because what are we at time-wise here? Yeah, we're going to recover to the garage, and then that way we'll be able to do this real quick. Alright, we're going to do this. What was it? I didn't... No. What was it? It was this. Actually, you know what? Let's drive this boy. I know it might be slow, but I've been wanting to try it, and this is just to deliver this scout trailer, so let's just do it. I've just heard this thing is an absolute beast, so like, I want to use it. It actually has a crane on it. Dude, I could use this for that job. Shit. I forgot I have a crane on this thing. Alright, well, we're going to do this an unfortunate twist task, and then I'm going to call this episode But yeah, it's been good. I've actually really enjoyed, recording this episode and chatting and, filling you all in, and hopefully I can get back into recording videos more regularly. I would really like to, I really kind of miss it. It's actually kind of, it's kind of like a way that I can just like vent out things, I guess, or just, get things out and like talk about things and whatnot. So it's fun. And I just like to, tell you about my life. I'm sure I'll have a ton of crazy stories eventually once, I mean, I have been working a lot of shows, but I haven't really. There's a lot of weird new trailers in this. Needs to go over there. So yeah, we can just go this way. And then we'll go through here. Guess through here. And that should be able to get us over here. Northern Lights, baby. Kola Peninsula is still my favorite. Northern Lights and Kola Peninsula are amazing. The soundtrack in Kola Peninsula is amazing. I really don't mind the maps. I think they're great. Lake COVID or COVID, whatever the fuck it is. That map's totally easy with the freaking... Once you realize you can just drive on the ice. And then Amandra, I mean, Amandra obviously sucks. There's some really crappy parts of Amandra, but it's not that bad, dude. I don't know, and I think it's fun, like, fishing the airplane part out of the big lake. I don't know. I love that map. It's, like, my favorite. Man, this is slow towing this trailer. Holy crap. Oh, but they recently just dropped a trailer for Expeditions, and that shit looks really good now. Like... I don't know. I'm excited to play that game. It looks really cool. I'm really excited to play MudRunner too. I know MudRunner is way more crude, and I know, there's not much to do in MudRunner. It's pretty much just logging. But I do want to do it. And there are, trophies, so it would be fun to get all the trophies. It'd be fun to have all the trophies for MudRunner, SnowRunner, and Expeditions. We actually ordered a new TV. It should be here on Tuesday, the 20th. Yeah. So that's exciting. I have a 55-inch TV right now. It's 4K, but it's pretty old. Like, it's well over 7 years old. So like, it doesn't have HDR. It doesn't have like any like the newer features TVs do. So we did buy a newer one. It's 70 inches. It's a QLED, so it's Samsung. I really like Samsung TVs. I can't really tell you why. It's just, I just do. It's literally like the only Samsung product Samsung makes that I like. Which actually, I don't know. We have a Samsung washer and dryer. I actually like that, but actually all of our appliances in our house are Samsung, but we bought this house with the kitchen appliances that are Samsung. Our washer and dryer we already had moving in here, so those were ours, but the refrigerator, the dishwasher, the stove, the microwave, and my kitchen are all Samsung, but that's just what the guy that redid this kitchen in this house did, so they're all like literally the cheapest models too. Like our refrigerator, it does have an ice maker it is a French door refrigerator, so it has like the 2 doors up top and then like the drawer freezer, which I do like. I prefer that style of fridge. But we just have an ice tray in our like drawer freezer, so it does have an ice maker, so that's fine. but it doesn't have a water dispenser, and it doesn't have like an ice thing in the door. So, which, you know, that's whatever. We have a water dispenser that just, you know, holds like the 5-gallon jugs, which honestly I prefer, because, you know, that way it's, you know it's cleaner water than tap water, I guess. I don't know if it really is or not, but whatever. In your head it is. And then, you know, it's, yeah, we have a big plastic bottle, but I recycle, and we don't, you know, use like small, like single serve plastic bottles. So I think it's at least, you know, a little bit environmentally friendly. But so yeah, anyway, it's a 70-inch Samsung. I forget what the actual model number is, but it's QLED, super thin. It has HDR, you know, all the new features, so it'll be really cool. I'm really excited to have a new TV. Our TV's pretty old. Like, my TV's so old it's curved. Like, that just tells you, like, they haven't made curved or sold curved TVs in probably 5 or 6 years. And we had this TV before my oldest son was born, and he literally turned 7 in like 1 month. So yeah, this TV is at least 7 years old, if not 8, which is kind of old for TV. Man, this thing is slow. Why am I going so slow? Absolutely insane, dude. Alright, well that did it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed, especially you, Gavin. If you're still watching, let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me that you're still watching at this point. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it, man. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I really, really, really will try my best to at least be somewhat consistent. At least get, you know, 2 or 3 episodes up a week. I say that's a pretty reasonable goal to set for myself. If I can at least get 2 or 3 videos up every week, I'd be pretty happy about that. And like I said, I'm going to stick with SnowRunner for now. SnowRunner is all that I'm going to do. But if we do get to the end, like if we do finish off North Carolina and year 4 isn't out yet, then I will probably start doing MudRunner. Maybe Expeditions, because Expeditions will be out by then, for sure. But yeah, I will definitely try my best to do that. And I know, I'm just going to preface this, this week is a pretty busy week for me. I am scheduled 47 hours just because of how tech works. You know, some of those hours may get knocked off. We may get done early, some shows, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But this week is a local school that is doing a musical production. So, you know, they have the theater all week. So they're rehearsing and everything. And some of the days are really long. So, like this weekend, I'm pretty sure I'm there 12 hours, Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday is like a matinee, so I'm not there all day. But either way, it's going to be a long week for me, so I'm going to try. I think Wednesday I only work like 9 to 12, like 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And it's mostly just because like it's like our staff meeting. So we basically, all of us techs go in for that. And since they know we're working like 47 hours this week, they're just, you know, we just come in for the meeting and then go home. So, you know, I'll have a chance to record that day, either during the day when my son's at school and my other is napping, which he's been taking short naps lately, so that may not be happening either, but I don't know, we'll see. I will do my best. I will try to get at least 2 to 3 videos up a week. That is my goal. I'm gonna try to stick to it, but don't kill me if I don't. All right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm glad to be back, feeling great. Things have been going good for me. Hope they've been going good for you. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. And I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.